downtown, heading for my high of 26 degrees. Believe me, we're only a couple of it. Then Barbara says 27. So it's going to be an interesting day. Weatherman said 24, so he's already won so far. But we've already gone past him. He's out of the picture now. Tuesday, November the 1st, and pinch and a punch to everybody that's joining us this morning. So very, very happy to have you guys along. I really, really am. If you're going to watch this a little later on over there on YouTube, you know what to do, right? No, you do. Serious. Sub, thumb, bell. Bingo. Bell notifications when we have important people, much like the artist today, who is the 21-22 Galaxy Artist of the Year. Yes, he's joining us. Anslom, coming out of Papua New Guinea, is here. But if you're going to, watch it a little later on, don't forget, thumb. Give us the thumb. Like us. Okay? Like us a lot. In fact, like us lots and lots. Okay? Subscribe. Yeah, become part of the family. And believe me, it would be an absolute pleasure to have you part of what we call the noise here at Galaxy. Yeah, but in the meantime, let me do this.
Galaxy.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and so very happy to have you. Let me tell you how happy we are to be in association with Rise Up TV. Big record, Sony Music, The Orchard, here with Galaxy.
Another indie artist interview brought to you by Galaxy 107 FM in association with Rise Up TV, Big Record and Sony Music The Orchard.
That's right, you're right here, and you guessed it, you did. It is Anslom, and he is the Artist of the Year here at Galaxy, and he got that with this track, Love Me Again, right here at Galaxy. Oof, damn, it's hot in here. What's the temperature there, bro?
It was up 36 Celsius.
36? Oh, okay. I'm thinking 25 is hot. Sweaty.
Yeah.
I see Barney's joining us. Nice to have you on board, Barney. Looking forward to catching up with you very, very shortly. And
everyone.
I'm not sure how to pronounce this name. Majik?
Oh, that's a lady.
Is it? Well, I'm sorry. I don't know how quite to pronounce that name, but nice to have you on board as well. Bro.
Yeah.
I am really excited about this new track of yours.
Is it, do you like it? Do you guys like the track?
Yeah, we do like it. We like it a lot, to be honest with you. And I can see this making huge waves around the world.
Wow.
I really can. I can't wait for the rest of the album now, bro.
Thank you.
I really can't. You've teased me. That's not fair. Honestly, I'm loving it. I really, really am. But what we'll do is we'll talk about Love Me Again and do a little bit of background on that before we go into I Will Love You. But I'm going to ask the hard question. I really am, bro. While it's only you, me, and the rest of the staff here with everybody watching on Facebook and everything like that.
People. Mm-hmm.
Who's it about?
Well, my songs are more generalized. Like I try to fit myself into the situation. Actually, it wasn't about myself, but it was about a friend of mine. Really. And then I had to generate so that people relate to the song. So this what I do is basically what I do.
Okay. Okay, fair enough. Believe me, it is, I'm sorry, I'm a journalist. I always like to find out what the skinny is really behind the scenes on a particular track. And I'm looking at I Will Love You and I'm thinking, There's something familiar about this. There's somebody in here that really means something. I want to know who that person is, but okay, fair enough, I'll take that answer. Evasive, yeah, absolutely. One of the staff said you're being evasive. Yeah, believe me, bro. Do you know what? The last time I was told, oh, my friend, you know, I tried that with the police once. They didn't believe me. Yeah, I tried to blame everything on my mate. They didn't believe me.
Oh, guys.
Good idea. Wow, I'm perspiring.
Oh, you poor thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Gosh, it's going to be a hot summer. You know, it's better if you turn the mic on, apparently, and they work better that way too. So they tell me. Nice to have everybody on board, and today, of course, Love Me Again, being the hottest track for the hottest artist coming out of Papua New Guinea right now. We're talking to Anslom. Welcome back to Galaxy, Anslom.
It's a pleasure to be here on the show again.
You know, my friend, I've got a question for you before we get right into this, and believe me, I'm absolutely loving Love Me Again. It's still making inroads here at Galaxy, but I want to know who Yummy FM is.
Sorry?
Who is Yummy FM?
Yummy FM? Your Yumi FM.
Okay, well...
Yumi FM is a radio station here in Papua New Guinea.
Okay, have you told them yet that Galaxy is coming? I would scare the living crap out of them, literally, because we are coming. You know this, right? And believe me, I'm Kiwi. I read it as I see it. You know what I mean? It looks to me like yummy. But Yumi FM, we'll give them a shout out. What do you reckon? Because believe me, they've given you some accolades here, my bro. I mean, wow, you've got some stuff going on, don't you? Rookie of the Year, Solo Artist of the Year, Group of the Year, Chart Consistency. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. Believe me, my bro, I can see this not only just being through Papua New Guinea, but this is going to be putting you on a world platform now, my bro.
Thank you so much. Well, give it up for PNG FM, Yumi FM. They have actually, assisted the music industry here in Papua New Guinea back then by recognizing the work that we do. And see, right here in Papua New Guinea, we don't have copyrights. Society here. I mean, and there's the first one, Central Music Association, and some of my friends are leading, and
Yeah.
doing all these things to help the industry in PNG, and for PNG FM, Yumi FM to be helping us ever since they started. Up until now, I'm really grateful for that. And but next year, hopefully, definitely, Galaxy 107 FM is coming in for the world.
Yeah, believe me, Galaxy FM, Port Moresby, PMG, it's coming. It really is. Chaz Ford's joining us. Hello, sweetheart. Nice to have you on board and loving your work. I really, really am, especially what you've done with Anslom. Thank you so, so much. Now, Anslom, we started the show with Love Me Again. This is your hottest track here at Galaxy. Refresh our memory. Tell us a little bit about it.
Love Me Again. So, like I say, you know, the world needs to love again, you know. The key to a happy world, and everyone knows that this, a lot of singers in past, present, the singers have sung about it. You know, we need to love. And the song set up, you know, in a relationship kind of thing. Sometimes there is a problem in the family, you know, in the family, the man and the woman. You gotta control your anger. You gotta know anger manage, you know. So when something happens, don't explode. Make decisions. Not immediately. I mean, don't have that. You gotta cool down and then do the right decisions. Think straight, you know. So basically, sometimes when there are problems in a relationship, people tend to just make unwise decisions, you know. And then later on, when everything cools down, they realize, oh, you know, what about that, you know. So basically the song is saying, look, you love me again, you know, and yeah, it's relevant for the day. Two needs to love again, you know, social cohesion and everything is very important. So yeah, man, if you guys can love again, you know.
You know, I just had my wife say to me, I've had, you know, spats of making rash decisions as well. She says, I woke up married to you. There's one big one. Franco Nanucci is joining us. Nice to have you on board, Franco. And while we're on the subject of Love Me Again and everything like this, you're not too far away from heading off to Trivandrum in India, my bro.
Yeah, I'm so excited because I fly over with my my music producer and director, Emmanuel Mugano, Toxic Man, and it will be a first to play with the band, my backup band in India, and we never know that the band to back me up world over, you know. So I'm excited. Yeah.
Well, let me give a shout out to everybody, literally a shout out to all the artists performing at the International Independent Music Festival at Kerala Arts and Crafts Village, Kovalam and Trivandrum in India. This is happening on the 9th all the way through to the 13th, and Anslom being one of the headline artists, as you would expect. Absolutely brilliant, my friend. I am so very happy for you. When you catch up with some of the other Galaxy artists there, and I know Charisse D'Souza's going to be there, give her a big hug for me. Also, Rock Flowers, give him a pat on the back for me. And Jay, give that man absolute love, because believe me, what he does is he's a gem. He really is. And we love Jay.
He's a genius, man. Love the guy.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I've got to give a shout out to Lazy Jay. And they're a fantastic band. Also, Jay is with Lazy Indie Magazine as well and does such a superb job globally. He really, really does. Now, having said that, my friend, we're here for an absolute purpose because I'm really, really, really excited about this. Couldn't wait to get it. Really, really couldn't. And I'm looking forward to the brand new album. So tell me about releasing I Will Love You. Now, I've got to be honest with you. I have actually played it a couple of times, and believe me, it blew up our internet. People wanted to know more. They wanted to know who, what, when, where, how. We didn't say anything. We just played it, and we're just inundated with people wanting to know more about it. So, okay, Anslom, here's the big stage. Tell me, I Will Love You. Tell me all about it. Give me the skinny.
Okay, so I'll talk about the music side of the first. Yeah, so we're working with the guys in South Africa. Late Lucky Dube's engineer, Dave Segal, and Bafaka, to drum. So it's been rough work. It took me about 2 years getting everything, the basic foundation of the song done. And last year we started setting it down and beginning. So Bafana does drums in South Africa. It also mastered by Sigal, like he engineer. He's a very, I love the guy, I love his work, and and so, but this time I got my music director and my friend, Toxic Man. So Manu basically did all the mixing. So me and Manu did it. So I'm more in charge. I'm more directly involved with my creativity. That was the reason. The first Love Me Again album was mixed out in South Africa by Dave. This time it's mixed by Toxic Man. So I have a direct involvement in my creativity. And yeah, they love it down in South Africa. Yeah, so this talk with my management baseline here. Yeah, they're organizing a show. I mean, a couple shows in, I think, four nation tour down there in Africa. Yeah, and basically the song "I Will Love You" is relevant for the day. It's relevant for the times. You see, in Papua New Guinea there are so many single parents, and there is talk. There's meetings and conferences of gender-based violence, and it's pretty rough up here in Papua New Guinea. So I decided this song, you see, because I also belong to a single parent. My mother single-handedly brought me up. I respect my father, and when I wrote this song, it from my heart, I hold this song very close to me. So it was about single parenting or solo parenting. You see, it is not for the faint-hearted. It's a huge responsibility for one parent to be playing the roles of father and mother. So apparently, single parenting is now a whole issue, and the trend has shifted. It's not only women who are single parenting. The men now are single parenting. Statistics show that more and more men are also single parenting. So this is about the challenges and the struggles of single parenting. While they try to show encourages faces for the children and provide, for food or school fees, all the necessities of lives where the children deserve, to give them a happy life. So it's basically, if you hear the words, it's set up, from a woman's point of view, together, and then the man always has a couple of affairs, extramarital affairs, and the woman is trying her best to try to, what can she do, and she just says, okay, look, try to stay on, and no matter what, I'll try. You might change. So that the lady is telling the guy, I will love you. There's going to be another song to that. I will love you. What if the man keeps on doing the bad? So that's for another song.
Well, I'm looking forward to that, my bro. I really am. But all I can say is a leopard can't change its spots unless it's got a good can of paint. You know what I mean? Want to say hi to Barney. Hello, and Barbara did say hello, and thank you. Also, Charisse D'Souza is joining us right now, and love Charisse as well. I'm sorry.
Hi, Charisse.
I can't hear you.
Mark Rosner.
Mark?
Rosner's too.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Barbara was trying to say something to me, and I can't hear whisper, if you know what I mean, when I've got a lot of things going on here. Mark Rosner is joining us. Now, I want to mention this before we play I Will Love You, because since we've hooked up, my brother, man, You have signed up with big records, and I want to give you a huge congratulations for that. Tell me how that's going.
Yeah, man, I am so excited. Really want to thank Mark and the Big Records team. You know, it's for me, it's a dream come true because you see, I did the right thing to sign up because, you know, Rise Up TV, you know, there's a TV station right there, and sync licensing is the way to go. You know, and you know, you guys are such wonderful guys. The network is, you know, so, you know, so understanding. We can work together. We're fun, you know, and these are the people that I want to be with. I really want to be associated with. See, I can't be signed up to another record label who I don't, you know, talk, you know, free to the boss. You know, it doesn't work this way in the industry these days, you know, in the time. So I'm so happy, man. I'm so excited, and there are big things coming up for me. You know, Mark just mentioned that in one of the first meetings, I think, Mark just mentioned that they're going to make me a TV character. You know, but that shiver down my spine, man. You know, this is what I live for, and you know, I can't wait to get things, you know, started rolling in March next year. And then I can't wait to come down with the rising right TV crew down to New Zealand from PNG. Great. But yeah, thank you so much, Big Records, man, and Galaxy. Woo! Thank you for the hookup.
And Anslom, absolute pleasure. We love you. We believe in you. We get behind you 110%. We can't wait to have not only you, but Rise Up TV here in New Zealand doing their thing. Believe me, character, I know what they're talking about. You're going to be a character, all right. Much like Barbara, myself, and Tim Steinreich, a number of other artists as well. So let's kick this mule in the donkey and get it underway here, releasing for the very first time, officially, at Galaxy, is Anslom, and I Will Love You. I love it. Franco, have a good trip to India. See you on the November the 8th, Anslom. That's from Franco Nanucci.
Oh. Yeah, man, Franco, I can't wait to meet you and the boys, the Rock Flower boys, man. So excited.
Believe me, Franco is an absolute gem. We love Franco. We love Rock Flowers as well, let's be honest, but Franco went to go and meet a friend of ours, and then a couple of days later our friend passed away, you know what I mean? But it was just a huge momentous thing that these two shared in the time they had together, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're talking about Russ Denroy Morgan?
Yeah, Raz Denroy Morgan.
Yeah, the father of Morgan Heritage. Yeah.
Exactly. And you see, Denroy was a very close friend of ours, and again, we don't introduce people to other people that we don't believe in. Franco is a guy that we believe in, you know what I mean? And he's such a good humanitarian in his own right that we can't do anything but love the man. You know, it's that good.
You must come back to New Zealand.
Franco says we will get to New Zealand as well. Soon, you will. And I'm looking forward to meeting up with you, sir. I really am. Terry Van Cannon is joining. Hello, Pumpkin! How are you? It's your night tonight. It's Halloween over there. Woohoo! Yeah, time to have some tricks or treats on little children, isn't it? Nice to have you. Terry Van Cannon comes out of North Kakalaki, North Carolina. He's an absolute master on slide steel guitar. It is just fantastic what he does. Love him. Franco, DJ Grant, we may have a surprise with Anslom. Oh, okay. I've just told him. I'm sorry. Apparently Franco's got a surprise for you.
Are you serious?
That's what he said. DJ Grant, we may have a surprise with Anslom. Lisa Saunders is joining us. Nice to have you on board. Excuse me, bro. Asthmatic. Anslom is amazing. Such a fan. This is coming from Lisa Saunders. She's one of the executives with Rise Up TV. Okay? We have a surprise for you with Anslom. Oh,
Okay.
do you?
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Everybody's got a
yeah,
surprise.
I like surprises.
Ooh, we
I
love
like surprises, I do.
Ooh. Yay.
Oh, we may do a special in India.
Oh, awesome.
Oh dear. It's getting more and more and more
Exciting.
involved. I'm loving this. It's like Peyton Place. These are the days of your lives. Rock and Anslom. Brilliant. Brilliant. You're going to be performing with Rock.
Yep.
Very talented young man, that young boy. I respect that man a lot.
Yeah, man. I love the music, man.
You know, I'm bloody jealous, bro. I'd love to be there with you. But that's between you and me, you know what I mean? I think the problem is, if we got together over there in India, we'd need Therese D'Souza to bail us out. We'd get into a bit of trouble, I'm sure of it.
Good, man.
Oh dear. Oh, Therese is in Mumbai today. Right.
Good morning, Therese.
We still got a minute, bro. So, believe me, bro, we are seriously looking at bringing a Galaxy station to Port Moresby, bro.
Definitely.
That way, we can do this personally in the studio. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Having said that, we're also looking at putting one in Dubai.
Whoa.
We are.
Wow.
Yep. There's talk. There is. A place called Jeddah.
Yes.
Galaxy.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and today I'm absolutely elated to be joined by Galaxy's Artist of the Year 21-22, and believe me, releasing a brand spanking new song, I Will Love You, which I can see is going to go absolutely ballistic on a global scale. I really can. Looking forward to that. Also, let's give a plug again for the show that Anslom's going to, of course, in Trivandrum in India. This is happening on the 9th through to the 13th of this month, November. Pinch and punch for everybody too. Give them a shout out to the artists performing on the International Independent Music Festival at Koala Arts and Crafts Village, Kovalam. And I want to give a special shout out to Therese D'Souza, who's tuned in right now. Also Rock Flowers, also Franco Nanucci's joining us. Absolute family on board for the release of Anslom's brand spanking new song, I Will Love You, including, of course, Big Records is making a show, and of course Rise Up TV, who is bringing Anslom here to New Zealand. This is exciting stuff, it really is. Now, Anslom, I know that you're working on a brand spanking new album right now. Are we looking too far into the future for another release?
Yes, we definitely are. I am definitely, because every time, every week, I keep feeling the inspiration to write more, So I want to do a bit more hands-on, and keeping my style kind of music. And in one of the songs in the EP, because I Will Love You is a single from the Break the Barrier EP, contains 6 songs. Okay, one of the songs is titled Wind Your Body. So Wind Your Body, I've collaborated with a Jamaican artist, Stanley Cruz, and I sent him pics, and he was playing. He played it to he played it in studio. He had the mix after mix, the master, because we did it last year, and I just left it away. I didn't want to. I forgot all about this. I picked up the mix. It was sent to me from my engineer in Al, Cool Jam Entertainment, DJ Ettinghausen. Thank you so much, E.T. So he sent it to me. I came across it again. So I said, look, let me just send this to Stanley in Jamaica, Kingston. Son heard it at the studio. When he played the track, he went, wow! And the engineer goes, and there was this, the Luciano, the legend Luciano, the great, the reggae guy. Luciano goes, yo, play the music again. There's a wicked tune, Silent was so excited. He rang me back and said, hey, Luciano, was it twins of twin, all these big, artists in Jamaica were, this is a wicked tune, so he was telling me, look, I promote this one. So it gave me a sense of direction. I said, look, I should try to explore that, the dancehall, reggaeton kind of style, so because I grew up listening to those kind of music, I love Chucky and Plies, Down Shaggy, so I was thinking, so telling Mark, I was telling Mark and Vanilla, I got into Jamaica. We're planning a trip there, hopefully, God willing me, So I'm praying hard, and I just hope everything works out well for me to go over and film video, and also because I got a couple more coming out. So every week, I find inspiration to keep on writing.
Well, Anslom, if you're going to places maybe like Kingston, for instance, we have a lot of friends in Jamaica. If you want to hook up, mate, let us know, because we would be more than happy to be able to introduce you to some very, very talented artists out of Jamaica. We love them as well. Alice Walker's joining us. Nice to have you on board, Alice. It really, really is. Now, I'm going to have to wrap this up right now, my bro, but we're going to be talking very, very shortly about a bit of business a little later on this morning anyway. So enjoy a quick coffee break, and we'll catch up with you soon. We're actually going to be releasing a brand new song for Tim Steinreich, who is going to be joining us in the meeting a little later on this morning. So stay tuned, folks. Believe me, this is fantastic. Tim Steinreich is releasing a brand new song called Warrior. And, of course, it was filmed on Normandy Beach with, of course, D-Day in mind. Fantastic song. And, well, have a listen to the intro to it. Very important. But in the meantime, join us 11:15 here, New Zealand Standard Time, for Tim Steinreich from The Mighty One. Right now, we're saying thank you, Anslom, for joining us. Don't go anywhere just yet, though, bro. We'll take some photos, have some fun. But in the meantime, let me tell you how happy we are to be in association with Rise Up TV, Big Records, Sony Music, The Orchard, with Galaxy.
Another indie artist interview brought to you by Galaxy 107 FM in association with Rise Up TV.